In you a nation a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
Good afternoon, my fellow Ambazonians. I want to salute all una shiao. I want to salute all man for this number 3 day for the month of I think today number 4 day. Yes, make we check. Yeah, make we correct our date. The date for our program, we'll correct them. Make sure we put the better date. All right, we don't correct them. My fellow Ambazonians, I want to salute you now for this number 4 day for the month of for this new month for the month of August. I be very sorry. Say we don't start late than we promise you now. An important phone call be come in for forget all the updates, the diplomatic updates them directly from the diplomatic boss because they just finished a conference and everyone can give updates of what the conference be about. So it will take longer than will be planned the phone call because a lot of things are there for discussion. So I apologize. Say a bit late than the time I promise all una. Una all welcome for this day, for this broadcast for today, for this conversation for today. I'll be very happy for see all una. I get a lot of things then we will need for talk today. A lot of very important things then for our people. A lot of great news for the Ambazonian people. We will get for discuss today. Una sabi say all the time when we take the time for meet up for this platform, now for inspire our people them, for give hope for our people them, for empower our people them, right? For build confidence for our people them, for project power, for promote Ambazonianness. So today it will be now one of those special days, especially where we start this new week. Where we start this new week. It will be now one of those special days for can empower the Ambazonian people. I want to tell you now a lot of things that happen on behalf of the Ambazonian people. A lot of great things that happen for the Ambazonian people. So by the time we finish talk for here today, we not gonna say they say the position we did now the best position where any people, especially now where the world on the talk. Now the best time this for any person where he love the freedom of the Ambazonian people. This now the time this for that person for really get committed. Now that time this for that person for get involved, for get engaged, for what they really go on because great things that happen for the Ambazonian people them. So what war of liberation, what war of independence, it go fine and today. Which I want to tell you now, it will really help our people then, may they get a greater understanding. I go to talk both the things that already happen diplomatically. I go tell you now the new war we don't start between America and France just because of Ambazonia. I go to talk today about the diplomatic war where it don't start between the United States and France because of Ambazonia. War don't start. Diplomatic war don't start. A talk of war, it don't start between the America and France because of Ambazonia. I go to take una, bring una that one. We go take una go for that side for UNPO, the General Assembly for UNPO where they just finish them, and then we go take una, we go for La République. What did happen inside La République? How the national liberation strategy of our war of independence, it is Chakara the Bia government. And then we'll take una go for ground zero. For tell una and show una how La République don't lost total control for Ground Zero because of the new ADF strategy for urban warfare. All right. So a lot they will get for talk today. Plenty thing I get for talk for una for today. We go start small time. Una invite all man we be interested for this kind high level political education. For this kind of revolutionary ecstasy. All right. Make we start small time. We'll start small time. Una come well. All una come well. Una sabi say our forces them, your forces, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, your army, when I deliberate Ground Zero, una sabi say our forces them, yet they don't come together, they play a revolutionary music for the Ambazonian people. So this music when they listen now, na music with the ADF forces, they create them for inspire Ambazonia them for freedom. Una hear as we already planned for una last week.
From Yellow Sankoliwan, from Jakiri Sankoliwan, from Wondran Sankoliwan, from Pulu Sankoliwan, give it Sankoliwan, 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 Amba boy, Amba boy. Yeah, Amba boy, Amba boy, Amba boy. Forward my Amba boy, forward my Amba boy, forward my Amba boy. Sankoliwan, Kubo Sankoliwan, Kubo Commandant, Kubo Commandant, Kubo Demo Commandant, Commandant, Kubo Commandant, give us Sankoliwan, give us Sankoliwan, you call it out Sankoliwan, you call it out Sankoliwan, you call it out Manoron, you call it out Sankoliwan, you call it out Manoron, you call it out Sankoliwan, you call it out Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Sankoliwan, Asante Manoron, Asano Manoron, General Asante, General Asante, General Manoron, Abaya Makoliwan, Jakiri Sankoliwan, Jakiri Sankoliwan, Jakiri Sankoliwan, Jakiri Sankoliwan, Oku Sankoliwan, Oku Sankoliwan, Impiame Sankoliwan, Impiame Sankoliwan, Ikumbo Sankoliwan, Ikumbo Sankoliwan, Isune Sankoliwan, Kimena watching, Kimena watching, Kimena watching, Ayabe Manoron, Ayabe Manoron, Ayabe Manoron, Ayabe Manoron, Sisiko Manoron, Sisiko Manoron, no Messi Manoron, no Messi Manoron, General Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Manoron, Asante Manoron, keep for it, keep for the Manoron, keep for the Manoron, keep for the Manoron, Secretary Manoron, Secretary Manoron, Secretary Manoron, Secretary Manoron, Aruru Sankoliwan, Kanuma Wana Sankoliwam. Gun number one 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 Sankoliwam. Dede Sankoliwam. Dede Sankoliwam. Dede Sankoliwam. Dede Sankoliwam. Mama Sankoliwam. Elder Sankoliwam. C'est Michael Sankoliwam. Ikumbu Sankoliwam. Ikumbu Sankoliwam. Rasaman Sankoliwam. Jimbe Sankoliwam. Jimbe Sankoliwam. Jimbe na watching. For one mic. For one mic. Attention for one mic. For one mic. For one mic. Teacher 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 for one mic.
Now, check on me. Mr. Watata. Reshati wo. She struggle. Reshati men. Madame Ella. Mr. Wumbi Dada. Now you have fun. Apo Daniel. Where you? Ask Lucas. The young button. Now in your door. Could you go negative sit back? Oh! Tata Lucas. Dr. Lucas Choayava. From the cat number one. Mr. Wumbi. Mr. Lanapuya. ADF will not represented Ebuya. Effect October 2016. And I could ADF in the woman would not see. And I would have to depart. The third woman, die of a depart.
My fellow Ambazonians, now one of the first liberation song this, where it don't come out now inside the battlefield SSF. Now one of the first liberation song this, when the soldier the SSF, they don't make them right from the battlefield. Our forces inside battlefield, they get the inspiration for produce a music, for create a song for all we, for create something where it go carry, it go the move our spirit, it give we comfort, it give we hope. Even though they did for battlefield, we not hear from their voice, we not hear from their emotions, we not hear from their feelings, from the words where they sing them. We not know the state where they inside. We not know the fire where they carry them. Now soldier that he talks a forward march. Now soldier them inside battlefield, they the same with message for outside. Say Sisiko forward march. Say Sisiko man no run. Say Dr. Ayaba forward march. Say Dr. Ayaba man no run. Now forces for battlefield. Not them that is send encouragement again for people waiting for outside. Now forces for battlefield. Now then they send encouragement. Now then they take time again for create music, for inspire Ambazonian and give them the same fire with inside them. That one tell you the kind of country you get them. It tell you the spirit of our war of independence. It tell you the kind soldier them will get them. See, not been just normal people. Now very highly intellectual bruhaha people. Now soldier the way they carry the spirit of the nation inside their heart. Now soldier the way they carry the spirit of the future inside their heart. Now soldier the way they carry the spirit of freedom for their heart. Because if they feed them for battlefield, they should on again. They compose music for send and for way for outside. Then if you know, say this war of independence, with this soldier, they don't promise freedom for the Ambazonian people. Them we not go only get now only freedom, but we'll go get a great nation because of the spirit of the people them where they fight for that freedom. Because of their own spirit, their own character, now it go shape our society. Now then that they now compose liberation song for we. Now then that they make now Ivolin, Ambazonia their own AK. our own forces. Now then not they don't become engineers. Now then they create explosives. They make all kinds in them for defeat la Republic. Our own soldier them. So you feel understand. Now, as I promise you now, plenty things that they will get for talk. I go broke a lot of things for you now. One of the first things we will get into now the war we don't come out between America and France. Now the first thing that. The second thing, we will talk about how La Republique, the end times of Cameroon occupation for Ambazonia, it don't come. The end times. I go to give now the signs, the visible signs of the end times of Cameroon occupation. Wahala we dey inside La Republique du Cameroon, and we will take when I go for Ambazonia. Give na updates. The new ADF urban warfare strategy. It make La Republique du Cameroon. They don't know whether na for jump for air, for height for air, or na for go dig hole for ground for height. Because what the ADF they do am for them now? Their head don't scatter. We go take una go there, give una report directly from Cameroon newspaper themselves as they write with the ADF. It dey do am for Cameroon army, police, gendarme. We will take una go there. So make we start with the news from the leader office. This morning, the leader for our War of Independence, Dr. Ibacho, he don't send a message for salute all Ambazonia them for Canada, for send them warm wishes, for salute them, because yesterday for Canada, it be been a what they call and say civic holiday. It be been a big public holiday for here for Canada. So the leader is send all Ambazonia them a message. Yes, as the Ambazonian people for Canada, they join the community where they live there, they join the country where they did it for celebrate this day, when for civic this thing. The leader talks they say, make we remember. Say when the people for Slovenia, then too, they be the fight their own independence, they meet up the Shidon, they create what they call and say the National Liberation Front for resist Adolf Hitler and Germany. All right. So it talks they say make we know say they say the Ambazonian people were people for ground zero for every Monday collectively the entire Ambazonian people for ground zero every single Monday collectively they show their defiance, they show their commitment, they show their resilience, they show their determination for observe a ghost town every single Monday. Where people all across Ambazonia, they observe ghost town for show the collective determination of the Ambazonian people. For tell the international community and La Republique du Cameroon. For talk say they say this war they so not been just a few people that they don't create the defense forces for ground and then they try to liberate Ambazonia. While entire Ambazonian population now then they don't rise up, now then they don't wake up for demonstrate to the world and to La Republique du Cameroon and to the UN for tell them say they say now the Ambazonian people they don't now their wishes, now their desire, now their aspiration for be a free people, and that's why every single Monday throughout the territory of Ambazonia where people they observe ghost town for show their collective defiance, their courage, their determination. That one a collective sacrifice for our own independence. All right. When I see what it happened for Boya, the moment where people for inside the capital Ambazonia capital territory, the moment La Republique du Cameroon we don't make propaganda. Last week La Republique du Cameroon, they are agents provocateurs. They pay people them. Make them make propaganda video. And then they send them for them. When I know, Capoda, DDCS, Capoda, we don't talk about this one. I don't need to talk about it too much. They make propaganda video. They talk, say, oh, see, no ghost town for Boya. Yesterday, the Ambazonian people for the great state of Fako, the Ambazonian people for Ambazonian capital territory for Boya, They observe the biggest Mami Wata ghost town. For tell la République du Cameroun and their agents provocateurs, for shame them and for expose their propaganda. The Ambazonia people for the city of Boya, they show the biggest Mami Wata for disgrace Cameroon, for shame their agents provocateurs, where they pay people them, for call their names, for distort our people, for manipulate our people, say ghost town don't finish for the state, for the city of Boya. Yesterday, the Ambazonian people, they observed the biggest and the fattest Mami Wata of all Mami Wata ghost town. What happened? What happened? Make a show on this video. After the Ambazonian people, they successfully observed the biggest ghost town for the great city of Boya. La République du Cameroun go crazy. La République du Cameroun army and colonial police and gendarme, they go crazy on our people. They go crazy. They go crazy. They go crazy. They go really, really crazy. They go crazy on our people. They go carry out massive arrest. They go from house to house, arrest, just pull people them out of their house, cash woman them, cash man picking them. They carry plenty, hundreds of Ambazonia. They go put them for street, for long line. May they shit all for streets. For intimidate them. May they not observe ghost town. For intimidate them. That was not correct. They even go right for university campus. We're picking for evening. We're picking the day. They learn their book. They go move every university picking them. Inside university campus, we're picking the just they do the assignment, do all things. They go cash all university students them. Make a show on this one first. And then we'll start a take on for what did happen for America. When I see this video, when I see what they do for people then. I'll show now what they do for the Ambazonian people then. They just send with this video. We'll put them for one here. The video coming this morning. We don't upload that for the system, right? No, excuse me, my system, I do a lot of work, so my system got a lot of files, especially video files. I not fit get access to that video right now. So the video, it is show how La République du Cameroun, due to the frustration of the successful ghost town for inside the great Ambazonian capital city of Boya. La République du Cameroun army them, they beat them, their army, their police and gendarme, and so they go crazy on our people. They even enter inside university campus. They pull picking them for outside. They line them so. And as they do them, you see them. They send drone. Make drone begin to monitor the area. Drone. I will find that video, publish them for one of my page. Now so they send drone, make the drone begin to fly on top of people them, so that it begin to take the images and it transmit them for Yaoundé. When I see I'm even the B person with the control the drone, you see how the drone they fly for us. It take video, it take picture for send for Yaoundé. May they see what they do for our people them. May they see what they do for our people them. So now the courage of the Ambazonian people then this. Now the defiance of the Ambazonian people them this. They don't try this their nyamfuka for since 2004 and 16. They never succeed. Because once a people they make a committed decision, once a people they come from their heart, they decide, say the time don't come for end the fraudulent union with Cameroon. There is nothing where La Republique du Cameroon go do them for the Ambazonian people. Now what way where people they never see them. They don't take what mommy them, what papa them, they rob them for mud, they rob them for shit. Everything where La Republique du Cameroon did do them. It instead increase what people, their commitment for fight for be free. The more La Republique du Cameroon it carry out acts of torture and humiliation and harassment on our people, now the more that they increase what people their determination, that they increase what people their courage, that they increase what people their commitment for fight harder.
Power off.
Now signs and that for the end time. Now signs and this for the end time of Cameroon for Ambazonia. They no say it don't be over. La République du Cameroon, it no say it don't be over between Cameroon and Ambazonia. They know so. So, we're great people of the great city of Boya. We stand hand to hand with Runa. La République du Cameroon no say their time don't finish. Now signs of a defeated army that. Now signs of a defeated colonial system that. The sign they don't come. They know say the game don't be over. Now anyway, Nagitibo, as Unasabi, a few days ago, the big man for America, he come out. He can't talk for America Congress. When Congress they bring in for can tell them who's the matter they dey now and what be go be the solution for finally get for finally solve this war where they go on between Ambazonia and La République du Cameroon. For the first time since 2016, Mr. Nagitibo, it changed the position of America when it concerned Ambazonia. For the first time, the U.S. Undersecretary of State for African Affairs, Mr. Nagitibo, he tell the American government and the American people, for the first time, they say, the policy of the United States, it don't change. And he tell them what will be the new policy. He tell them, say, in the past, it be been about how they fit solve the humanitarian problem. How they fit solve the humanitarian crisis. He tell them, say, that policy, with the way things don't happen, and the way La République du Cameroon they behave, it will be a solution where if it last and bring peace between Ambazonia and Cameroon. And it tell the American people, it tell the American Congress, it talks in the new position of the United States of America right now. Now the position say the Ambazonian people, they get a right for determine their own lives. It talks say they say the number one desire of the Ambazonian people, now the desire for them for control their own lives. Mr. Nagitibo, he remind the colonial dictator of La République du Cameroon, For tell you say anything where La République du Cameroon it try for do am within Ambazonia, whether na reconstruction, whether na special status, whether na decentralization, whether na which kind corny they try for do am, whether na bribery, whether na for kill all the for fight for kill the fighters them. Mr. Nagitibo tell the colonial dictator of La République du Cameroon say none of those things will work. He tell La République du Cameroon say you not fit go in the middle of a war for try for impose a reconstruction on a people where they not tell you say they want a reconstruction. On a people where they not tell you say they want a special status. On a people where they not tell you say they want a decentralization. Mr. Nagitibo, he tell the American people and Pobia say the number one desire of the Ambazonian people now for take total control over their own lives. And therefore, Mr. Nagitibo, he tell the people of America, he talks to the Ambazonian people, they get a right for self-determination. The moment Mr. Nagitibo make that statement, for send the diplomatic community for a new direction about how they get for see this matter between Ambazonia and La République du Cameroon. France is start shake. Now so France start shake. America cough. Talks in that the new position this for Ambazonia. Or the US position this for Ambazonia. France start shake. That moment, France no say, Waiting the leader of a war of independence. It be promised the Ambazonian people and it promised the world. It say, what strategy of self-defense, it will make the world will change its position on Ambazonia. The moment they get for that place, Nagitibo make those statements. 3 days after, yesterday, a French member of parliament for France parliament. Now in that, they don't start shake. They say, no, America, why you go talk say Ambazonia they get right for self-determination? Why now you go push na Ambazonia right for self-determination? Now my people, now France, it don't woke up. France now, it don't woke up, say, hey, now France now want lead the negotiation. Oh. When I hear something, when I hear, now France now don't come up. It talks say, he want rally the European them. He want rally the world for lead the negotiation. We not hear? Now France now, it is shake for talk say, hey, I want my peace. I want my peace come. So we get a responsibility. Make a put up the information for una here. Of which Mr. Sebastien Nadot. Which he don't talk am yesterday. Which you guy for France. Sebastien Nadot. Which he don't talk am yesterday. Make a put am for now. Because we for here will talk now with facts and evidence. Because we must tell our people the truth. And educate them on truth. Educate them on facts. Make a put up the tweet he put on for Twitter. Which is Mr. Christian Nadot. He talk for Twitter yesterday. I put the tweet for you. Yes. Now na France, he want go start his own process. Not be na Switzerland anymore. Not be na Switzerland again, oh. Na France. Now the most cunning people them. America don't talk your own. Say now na time for recognize Ambazonian people their right for self-determination. Now in that, people them for France, they don't woke up. They say, hey, Now in this, all right. Now in that, Muna see on SSF. Ogana dot. Mr. Sebastian Nadot. Now in that, it talks say, I can speak for Europe. We have a duty for Africa. France can and should assist with holding peace talks for Cameroon. Now in this. Now in that, from the front. Now a French member of parliament that he don't woke up 3 days after Nagiti Bodon declared the right of the Ambazonian people them for self-determination. Mr. Christian Sebastien Nadot, a French member of parliament, he don't woke up. He talks, they say, make France, he help for organize a peace conference for negotiate the peace, for make sure say peace return for Cameroon. Now in this. Now in that, when I see him, Oga Christian Nadot, any man way there for Twitter, all Ambazonia, the way that they use Twitter, when I go tell Oga Christian Nadot, when I go tell you say America don't talk and it don't end, it go end for day. When I go for Twitter, when I go take what Oga Nagitibo, he write him. When I take him, when I tell Christian Nadot, the Ambazonian people will probably declare war on them. They not desire peace as their number one priority. There will be no peace without justice. Oga Christian Nadot, the French member of parliament, when Paul Biya declare war for our people them, for the Ambazonian people them, this Oga Christian Nadot, we will not see him so. He not ever woke up, he condemn Paul Biya. He not ever woke up, he talks to me the whole Paul Biya responsible for all the atrocities them and the human rights crimes and way he and the army and the colonial regime they don't commit them. This Oga Sebastien Nadot, he not ever go for Twitter. He go talk say make the people of Europe, the whole Paul Biya accountable for a human rights crimes. He not ever talk say they say make the whole La République du Cameroon, their army, their generals and their commanders, may they hold them responsible for burning 500 villages. He not talk say may they hold Atanga and Paul and Diongute and the Minister of Defense and Justice for Cameroon for hold them accountable for sending 1.5 million Ambazonians may they become displaced, and then for sending 750 people, 1,000 people them may they go stay for bush. It never ever come for Twitter, can't talk am. Now where America don't woke up, it declared the self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. Now where these thief people them, now where these crooks, these people, the way they live now on the money of the natural resources where they come off Ambazonia because of La République du Cameroon. Now them that now they want go because America don't take a stand for declare the right of self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. After their failure for deceive the international community using the pigs, using the infiltrators, using Cameroon for Switzerland. When it don't fail, now that they come for talks, they say, now France, it want hold peace talks. Mr. Ogana Dot, your talk, it go end not only for Twitter. America don't talk, and all that. The United States, they don't talk. So now war between America and France. France, they try for protect a colonial interest. The American people, they stand up for defend the self-determination of the Ambazonian people. France, they try for protect Paul Biya, make it continue the atrocities. Now the same delay tactics where Mr. Nadot, he want come chukam inside which the America, they talk say, now the direction this way will go for carry this matter now for United Nations. Mr. Nadot, he know say United Nations Security Council, they come. And if America, he don't talk that one, that means that the thing that way America go carry him, he go put him for the United Nations Security Council and US General Assembly where they come up for September. For me to vote for the right of self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. For them, for make the Connie, make that American policy for recognize the Ambazonian people their right for self-determination may not become a resolution. Now them this now the one can introduce another option. Now in this. For talking France, it won't lead the peace talks. And make Europe a rally around France and support France for lead talks for peace. Now in that it talks for peace. It not talks in negotiation. For talks, make peace come back for Cameroon. Because according to them, as long as Cameroon be peaceful, even if our people they remain slaves, and probably they still kill our people them, they prefer them. They prefer the status quo. We got to send a strong message for Mr. Nadot. We got to send a strong message to Mr. Sebastian Nadot. For telling say the Ambazonian people, they not deserve peace with Cameroon. The Ambazonian people, they deserve na justice. They deserve na make Cameroon pack out. They deserve the end of occupation, Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. They deserve make la Republic of Cameroon it go back for its own country and maintain its own site for country for their territory where they get them for independence. May it go back to their border when they obtain them for independence. Now the message we get for send for Mr. Christian Ador. We got for tell Mr. Christian Ador, say when La Republic of Cameroon it get independence for 1961, it not be 1960, the Ambazonian people not be get anything for do with Cameroon independence. We got for tell Oga Christian Ador, say the Ambazonian people and the colonial people of Cameroon, they never ever signed any treaty of union. We got to tell Oga Christian Adot, no act of union exists between Ambazonia and Cameroon. We got to tell you. Because you know say La Republic of Cameroon don't twist their brain. The French manipulation, it don't twist all them their brain for protect the French interests. But this generation don't put an end for all this manipulation. And wait till Ghana Gitibo don't talk. Now they make them now don't shake. This one bring we for the question where. This one bring me for the question where. Excuse me. It bring me for the question where. While foreign policy expert, the person will be in charge of international recognition and peace for AGOFC. When I hear as he explained for all week for Friday, he talks say yes, American fit talk say he recognize the right of self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. The United Nations fit talk say he recognize the right of self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. Or Canada fit talk say they recognize the right of self-determination of the Ambazonian people them. But he talk say no man no fit give you self-determination. They fit only recognize them. Say you get the right. And talk am. No man no fit give you self-determination. What foreign policy expert, it tell we say, with all the big meeting that they done, with all the big people them for the world, as we tell you now, the AGOFC, the Governing Council of Ambazonia, it lead the Ambazonian War of Independence, both on the ground and diplomatically. The world, the highest level of political leaders and the highest level of of international institution. They did talk directly with the leadership of Governing Council of Ambazonia because of its position, because of the structure, because of their policy, because of the kind of organization where they don't belong, and the kind leadership where they don't prove them to the world, for show the world, say now who Ambazonia they be this. Yes. So, all right. Me at the foyer, I try for talk better talk. People their own now. They try for write na comment. You need for admin make a know how make a feel comment. You go wait. All right, you go wait. If you want comment, any person want comment, we need to block people then. Any man feel comment, as long as you send a friendship request, we accept them. If you never send friendship request, we accept them. You go only fit like, you fit share, you fit pump love, you fit do all those things. The right for comment for this platform, now the right for send friendship request, because participation get responsibility. We want to maintain a very clean, we want to maintain the most cleanest, the most respectful platform, because this platform, it offer the most important education, leadership, and inspiration for the Ambazonian people there. So we maintain a clean, respectful environment where it be conducive for constructive debates. So now the thing that we maintain these things as part of the right for freedom. The right of freedom comes with discipline and responsibility. All right. So maybe we'll go back for our talk before these people they distract me. So while foreign policy expert asked the Ambazonian people on Friday, he say, now who fit guarantee a people their right for self-determination? He give you the answer. He talks that the UN fit recognize our right for self-determination. African Union fit recognize them, European Union fit recognize them, America fit recognize them. But not only the Ambazonian people, they must give themselves that right for self-determination. Not only the Ambazonian people go give themselves the right for self-determination. International system fit recognize your right for self-determination. But now you must give yourself that right for self-determination. Now you must decide your self-determination. The world fit only recognize them. Now Ambazonian people, they get the right for self-determination, and now they must demonstrate that right for self-determination through their actions. Make address a fundamental issue, and then we'll continue with this conversation. Over the last 4 years, the process of life, now a process of learning and then you improve. Oga? Yeah, Oga? Yes, good evening. Afternoon, how are you? Oh, okay. People are funny, eh? Some person they watch me for Facebook and they decide again for call me. Yeah, people they're funny, eh? So over the last 4 years, as I've explained now, the process of life they take we as we go. Once people they make mistake, they learn from it. A people where they make a mistake, they no one learn from that mistake and then they make new decisions. They go always they delay their own progress. The Ambazonian people, they be responsible. Chief, yes, I beg you plenty. I dey for Facebook now, and you know say I dey Facebook. Wait, I be send you message say make you wait when I finish, and then we go talk for back. I dey just beg you, because when you call so na beg, it confuse wetin I one can talk. I dey beg. You dey watch me for Facebook now. I dey try for explain am for you say I dey Facebook. When you dey call me, so you dey disturb. I be already send you message say make you wait when I finish. I'll call you now. I just dey beg you, beg, not call the phone again. So over the last 4 years, Ambazonians, when I don't see all kind things for you, When I don't see the movements where they don't come up, they talk say they want give una independence. This one come out say I want lead winner. All they don't come out. So over the last 4 years, they don't prove to the Ambazonian people. So the Ambazonian people, all man, it don't prove who he be. All man don't show it true colors. All activists, they don't show now their true colors. So if after 4 years, Ambazonians, some Ambazonians, they not fit learn from these mistakes and then correct them, then some Ambazonians, they be responsible for what did happen for our people for ground zero. They be directly responsible for waiting la Republic of Cameroon. It is still doing for the Ambazonian people them. Because when I get people there, they don't can show una true colors. When they still wake up every day, when I allow them may they occupy space. When I still allow them may they occupy space within the Ambazonian War of Independence. Therefore, will not be responsible for the chaos. Will not be responsible for the slow progress of our War of Independence. Will not be responsible for La République du Cameroon, their torture, their killings, and their destruction of the Ambazonian people them for ground zero. All wuna, where wuna still continue for support the Samuel Sarkos will not be responsible of the death of Ambazonia them for ground zero. All wuna, where wuna still go watch Chris Anu, will not be directly responsible for the pain of the Ambazonian people them for ground zero. All wuna still support Ebenezer Akwanga, will not be directly responsible for the slow progress with the Ambazonian people they make. They don't show their true colors. When they still call their names, some of them they still follow them. Now only today so Wunja. We don't run social media. Wunja. The people that don't go take bribe from La République du Cameroon government and cause chaos for ground zero. Now Wunja that today, it don't move audio. It talk say the same Samuel Sarko where he embezzled $2 million. They don't start for embezzle. They don't embezzle the small money where they raise them for draft. Now Wunja. It don't move audio now. And he talks, he go resign. He go resign for that. They are still they call and say interim government. Now they slow the Ambazonian people their war of independence. And now they increase the death, the pain, and the destruction. Now they give La République du Cameroon the chance. Forget hope say they feel win this thing. They feel defeat we for ground zero. Now life they take you each step. You make mistakes, you learn from it, you immediately make corrective measures. You take new decisions. When I get 4 years of learning, the American government, it don't come now, it can't talk and declare the Ambazonian people their right for self-determination. We'll be consistent with what Dr. Babylon always talking. Say the strategy where they don't give for the Ambazonian people, it will lead the world to this point. For life, if you know what it work, you know say you be make some mistake, you go start some business, you make some mistake, you lost money. The following year, you go again, you want go do that same thing. You go walk for 2-3 years, you come out again, you go do the same thing will give you failure. The 3rd year, you go spend time, you go raise money, you want to go do the same business will give you failure. It leads to your destruction. That means something be mentally wrong with you somewhere. You get right for them for carry you go put them for prison. For psychiatry people may check your sense. All people then when they make mistake, they immediately adjust. Same thing with woman and man picking. You meet up some man within 3 months. He just meet up within 3 months. He beat you. He cheat on you. He lie on you. He go sleep outside. He come back and tell you stories. Within 3 months, you don't already start to see this behavior. And then when you choose for go marry that person, then you need for go back for a village. Go ask your big papa. Make they do cleansing for you. For what it don't happen with your senses. If you be that kind man, if you be that kind boy, you meet up some girl within 3 months. If you carry man picking, can't sleep and for inside your own house. It come out, you know, see the sleep with all kind of people them. It come out, they leave you go do it things them. You take small money for start market, it take that money all, it go chop and with the other boy man picking them. And then if you go marry that same girl, you need to go visit their big mommy from a village. Make they do cleansing for you. For which you don't thief your brain. So now the same thing for Ambazonia them. Where they still follow this La République du Cameroon implanted agent for a revolution. Now the same kind of people that, now the mentality that I use now metaphor, I try for find the kind metaphor where if you feed the kind message you try for push them out. All those things they fit in the behavior of people that they inside this revolution. They see La République du Cameroon, it don't implant agents for a revolution, for cause this chaos and derail what people them, slow what people them, for give La République du Cameroon an upper hand. All una now una be responsible. Now time for change. Tibo don't tell una say na time for change. Nagi Tibo don't tell una say na time for change. Because there is a strategy where it don't always work. And as I tell una 2 days ago, or 3 days ago rather, for the first time for the Ambazonian people, their history since 1961, there is no leader, none. Not be Dr. Von Wapapa Gojidinka who give you the name Ambazonia. Not be even he win court case for Bamenda High Court, Ambazonia versus Cameroon, we give you the name Ambazonia. Not be even he win court case for Abuja. He ever give the Ambazonian people them a credible roadmap where he guarantee Ambazonian people their independence. Since 1961, all the people that they don't woke up for talk say they want to fight for Ambazonia. There is nobody. None. He don't study the international system. He study La République. He study Ambazonia. He study the behavior of how the international system they work. And then they can't create a liberation strategy for Ambazonia. There is nobody. None. Since 1961. All the other one, they don't show up since 1961. They don't always be now the same kind, similar to the Samuel Sarkos and the Akwangas. Most of them, not be all, most. They don't be now people the way they be just be interested for political relevance. for using for political relevance, for try for break into La République du Cameroon, make La République du Cameroon put them inside their system using the strategy of break out to break in. It will be an agitation so that make La République du Cameroon see them relevant enough for silence them. It go give them position. And at the thing that way, most of them, they don't do one for the Ambazonian people. Now only very few, they not do one. Until Ayaba show up. Until Ayaba show up. Until Ayaba don't be there. Since then, he study all them. He see all their mistakes. And then this moment, Ayaba vow. Dr. Ayaba vow. He said all the mistakes and the corruption where it happened for the Ambazonian people them from 1961, where it make them become an occupied people of La République du Cameroon, it no go happen for this generation. Dr. Ayaba vow. And he decide for spend a life for go study the international system, for understand that international system, for go study human rights, for understand how people they feel use their human rights and the international law, and then how they feel design a liberation strategy will be consistent with international law, with their human rights, and then how it be consistent with how the international system will work, so that if we get a leverage on that international system. For the first time for the Ambazonian people, their history, a true leader is show up. A true leader with character, with heart, with intelligence, will be ready for war, with the walk the talk. It not just tell Ambazonians what they need to do. It tell we what we need to do, how we need to do them, and if we do them, what will happen. For the first time for the Ambazonian people, their history. It give the Ambazonian people a strategy where it change the psychology where Ambazonia they don't use it since 1961, and now the psychology of the force of argument. That model of thinking it be keep the Ambazonian people them for live under occupation since 1961. That mode, that programming, that political philosophy of the force of argument, now it make and the Ambazonian people continue to live under La République. They accept La République du Cameroon occupation since 1961. This man, it talks we must change that psychology. We must put in we must create a whole new paradigm shift in our thinking, in our perception, and in our strategy. And he launched the argument of force through the block by block strategy. As the mechanism we go get the international community go respond. It only it guarantee the Ambazonian people them. Say when they implement this strategy, and then it create an army, a defense group for implement that strategy. And how to implement that strategy. And how the Ambazonian people collectively, they need for work for implement that strategy. And today, we experience a whole new reality. In 4 years only, the most powerful nation, it did respond to that strategy. Cameroon they cry. France the cry because of leadership. Because of a leadership where he understand wetin it take. And a man in all like the Ambazonian people them. It be tell we say a war of liberation will be very hard. It tell we say we will be prepared for die. We will be prepared for fight. And it will be very difficult. It tells us it will be a difficult journey. For end occupation and liberate the people, it will be a very difficult journey. But it tells us say, a difficult journey will it be worth it for the survival of the Ambazonian people. For the dignity of the Ambazonian people them. For the future of the Ambazonian people them. Just like the the people of America, when they be under British occupation, them too, they decide for launch the strategy of the use of force for topple British occupation and end the British colonialism for the American people them. Dr. Ayaba studied the American War of Independence, and after he get the strategy of the block by block. He actually come out now for American War of Independence because the American people them they use now block by block. He adopt which he don't work. That's why, because it come from a place of clean heart, it come from a place where a leader will be selfless. It comes from a place of a leader where he rather tell the people them the truth, even if they go hate you. The only leader where he don't put 80% of all the guns and the bullets where they dey for ground zero. Now Dr. Ayabacho don't put them. 80% of all the guns and the bullets where they dey for Ambazonia. Now Dr. Ayabacho don't put them for ground zero. %80 of all the guns where they dey for Ambazonia. Now Dr. Ayabacho don't put them for ground zero. Make we put yesterday La République du Cameroun, their newspaper, now that it don't talk, say who said that this thing day, I think I be put them for here. Ma see if I feel put them for here. La République du Cameroun government, the République du Cameroun government, their own newspaper, say what they call and say the Post. I think that their government get that newspaper. Now in that, it don't talk say they don't write them for page 3. Any person or una all man for here, you go for we don't publish them online. For page 3 for the Post, a Cameroon government newspaper. It talks they say now the Ambazonia Defense Forces, it be the only group for inside Ambazonia. When I hear this one, it there for page 3 of the Post. We come out yesterday. They talk say the Ambazonia Defense Forces now the only defense group inside Ambazonia when I fight La République du Cameroun army, police and gendarme. They also go for talk say the Ambazonia Defense Forces now the only group inside Ambazonia where now don't dismantle all the police for all the police control. We not hear this one. Now La République du Cameroun, their own newspaper, it don't the report of which the ADF it did one. It talks inside Bamenda. ADF, it don't make the La République, it don't make La République, police, army. Hello? All right. Okay. Make I put actually that information for here. Make we talk with facts as always. They don't send them again for me. So now in that the Post newspaper, it talks in the ADF. Now the ADF, it don't dismantle all the control. Una sabi that control the way La République du Cameroon, their army, their police, and their gendarme. They put them all across Ambazonia for the take bribe for the thief from the Ambazonian people them. La République du Cameroon, their newspaper. Now in that, it don't can confirm them, which will be done the talk am since. But they find make na themselves, they begin to talk am because now the ADF, it don't carry the war, it talks in an urban warfare. They want make La République so that they will fight La République du Cameroon in the way La République du Cameroon nothing talks they say war no day. They will fight them for the way their newspaper, the way they would carry out the action, it would make them they not feel hide what did happen. And while actions them, they could be in a loud, very loud actions for broad daylight. So the ADF now, La République du Cameroon newspaper, now then that, now they say they don't report them. Will be published for one yesterday, but the fine say make all man take your eye, you see those things, make we put them live. Now in this, make I put another one for una. Now in that for the circle arm, it there for page 3 of the Post newspaper. Make I put another one where they put them. It don't come out again today. Where they talk say they say ADF, it don't carry out 5, it don't put 5 explosives. ADF don't use explosive, and the explosive them they don't make they don't make the colonial government for inside the great state of Mezam. It don't the shake the 5 explosives to ADF put them for strategic place them for dismantle the colonial infrastructure. It don't make them, they don't the shake. They don't know what he for do. I put that one for up on here where they talk say another explosion. Make we talk with facts so that what people they know the kinds of what strategy where the leader give the Ambazonian people them, and why now be the only thing now way it liberate and free Ambazonia. So now in this for here, when I feel read that all man fi see that one is there for page 3 of the Post newspaper. All right, it's there for page 3 of the Post newspaper. Another newspaper don't come out. Where for one of the place for there, I be actually take a picture of it for put them for here for una for here. Where it talks say they say for the last 3 days, ADF it don't put 5 explosives them for strategic place them for La République du Cameroon, their colonial infrastructure. And as the Chakara that bombed them, 5 bombs in 3 days, it don't make Bamen Daddy shake. It therefore la Republic du Cameroon newspaper. 5 bomb in 3 days. It don't make the colonial system. It they in total panic mode. They go crazy. So the question one asks for the Ambazonian people. We now want continue for make this revolution. We now want continue for slow down the pace of this revolution and therefore increase the suffering and the pain of our people, or we want speed the process of liberation fast, decrease the pain and increase the speed for liberate homeland. Now the choice in this way is smart people they need for make them. Just like I give now the examples of a man picking where he beat a girl where he just meet up and they just start for date, he start for show some kind of attitude. And how if that girl choose for continue for be with that man, now the girl is stupidity. It go keep that girl in pain and in misery and in suffering and in bad health, and then eventually that girl go end up dying because the poison of the pain, of the misery, of the frustration, if you even make the girl go commit suicide. Now the same thing with a man picking. A man picking where he deal with woman. They get money, he go carry them all, he go play jambo. They get money, he go carry them all, he go drink mimbo. Same woman. When you get woman, we will not get money. Instead for una for take that money for plan them, do some better thing. He go carry them all, go spend them with his boyfriend and we get them for outside. And you know say you get boyfriend. And you come for house. You can't see today bring that this boyfriend for house. The next day bring that boyfriend for house. You want come, you come out, you go try for hustle. You want come back, you don't wear nyang, he come out. You want see, they call you for phone. He did drink with that boyfriend. If you be that kind of man, and then you see all these things from the beginning, from the very beginning of the relationship, you continue for be with this girl 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and then you end up for talking to a man, then now you be responsible as a man. Now you be responsible for your own low self-esteem. Now you be responsible for your own disgrace. Now you be responsible for loss your canas. Because when a man it be for that kind of situation, the man the loss a canas. A canas the loss. The energy for as a man, it finish. The energy the finish. When he meet up small thing, it didn't even stand safe again. Because he don't choose not for be a man anymore. He don't become, it go be self-castrated. As when I call him, I hope say my pidgin correct. Wait, what? It go be self-castrated. So, now the same thing, some people that they leave themselves, make the infiltrators, they frustrate their destiny. Now the same thing, some people that they leave and make the Samuel Sakos, the Bo Herberts, the Akwangas, the Elvis Cometars, the Chris Anu. They be that kind of man and that kind of woman for their lives in terms of the Ambazonian people, their destiny. When they know who these people they truly be, now the same thing, and they only try to use these metaphors, these how they call them, these parables or example for teach. All right, now the best way I fit do one for pigeon. All right, so now the same thing. A lot of people that they allow themselves, these impostors, will let the Republic to come and choke them inside here. Just like the devil, as when I believe, a lot of when I believe for devil, the devil will send this kind of man and this kind of woman. But not be the devil, now your choices. The devil, wait, the things in a devil, now your choices, now your decisions. Now, when you know something will be true, you accept them, you deny them. Now, the devil, that will not call devil. Now, your own choices and your own decisions. For people, they are suffering and they are pain. And because they know the truth, they live a lie. They know what to go give them progress, they do what to keep them from misery. The Ambazonian people know what to go liberate them. We know them. That's why all the leaders, may I repeat them again. I'll be talking on Friday. Every single leader, whether they call them coalition for dialogue and negotiation, would they never embrace the Ambazonian spirit of armed resistance, may they fucking toe the line. The one being a political impostors. They only set themselves up for be relevance because they know say negotiation they come in some form, shape and form. And they want position themselves for big voices, for speak on behalf of the Ambazonian people. If you never support the armed resistance, whether you call yourself say una be big people then for the United States of America, we una don't go gather. Una never ever put con for buy guns, for protect our mommy, for protect our papa them, for protect the Ambazonian people. Today una go gather for America. Say una be negotiation, coalition for negotiation and dialogue. Una no one talk about the people their right for life. Una no one buy gun for defend them. Una fucking toe the line. Una be all political impostors. Whether una be people them for SCNC. Una all strategy they don't fail. Now the time this for all una for rise up, support which the work. Una come gather with the Ambazonian people, raise money, give our people then the money, may they liberate homeland. Not be just for be for back, for be politically relevant. The old strategies and philosophy, they don't die. The old paradigm don't die. All the movements, any movement where it need to come out, can openly tell the Ambazonian people, say it's time for self-defense, you will not be political impostors. We will not the only wait for political opportunity for be relevant for a negotiation table and for a free Ambazonia. We not want sacrifice for the liberation. But when I want to be the mouthpiece, other people they go die, they fight, and then when I want to be the people they will go talk for those on behalf of those people. It will happen. You want participate for Ambazonian people their liberation? Can't invest for guns and the bullets. Even Field Marshal. It call aid it back with the essay it back. Say make it back. Talk say he brother and the other one them. Say they need give money for guns and bullet. He don't find his own small money. He find for back people them for ADF. Make it send them for them. Make the help people buy guns and bullets send them for you. Even if Field Marshal when the pigs and the impostors their own brother, he knows in ADF they supply guns and bullets for ground zero. And he confess, say General Ivo be the supply with bullets. That same day where they catch General Efang, where Chacha through the pigs, they manipulate where General Efang decide for talk say, well, now my brother they move pull our guns so that move talk. That same day, that same morning, General Efang be don't send person with 50 pistol bullets for go give Chacha. That same morning, where they manipulate Chacha for do that what he do, we also can't kill him. That same morning, General F and be there for one of Chacha, a barrack, a sub barrack. It reached there, he give that boy then 300 seats, 300 bullet. And then since Chacha be on the back, he make he give you pistol bullet. That morning, General Efang is sent picking for Chacha money. Say take and go give Chacha. Tell you say we dey for road, they come. You go for front. You go give Chacha 50 AK pistols bullets. All them, they know who they supply the guns and the bullet for ground zero. All una know them. The people for coalition and dialogue, una know who they supply the guns and the bullet for ground zero. Una take money, all that una money for America. Una take una money, we una say una get them. Una all those big people. Una can't put them for Ambazonia revolution, more free our people them. For one free homeland. Una not only be political impostors. Una no say for me I dey talk my own. For me, I believe so we get for talk true for the Ambazonian people them. We don't feel liberate our people them with lies and manipulation. It get for stop. All these people, they for SCNC. All this una think get for stop. Una get for embrace the reality. Say na guns and bullet liberate Ambazonia. All una. All the people for IG care. Una get for embrace. Say na guns and bullet did liberate Ambazonia. All una. As you dey talk your own. I know say una vex. Yes, but if I make a talk through me, una vex, than for una for live in denial. Because for leadership, which they call and say public accountability day, we go hold una publicly accountable. Because in the Ambazonia, this will be belong. Ambazonia no be like the Republic of Cameroon. You want to be a leader, you must play the role of a leader. You want to be a leader, you must talk as a leader, you must act as a leader. You know go be Turkey and you try for take a feather for peacock, you chook him, and then you put lipstick. Say be Turkey. You know what happened for Ambazonia? A leader must qualify and must be competent for an area of expertise. If you want work, you talk say want be a movement for Ambazonian liberation, buy guns and bullet, and you know the place where they buy guns and bullet and they supply for ground zero. Come, bring the money. We go help you buy guns and bullet on behalf of the Ambazonian people then. Now for they will consider una like leaders. For now, if now only talk, una lost all our respect. Una just lost all our respect. When mami they not fit die for down, they not la Republic of Cameroon, enough go begin to treat our sister them, our brother them. Go right inside university. Go move all man. Put them in the shit on, the lie for ground, with their face them for ground. And then una can't shit on for here. Una they play politics. All those things get for stop. We got to make a choice. And Tibo don't make that choice very clearly. The right of the Ambazonian people then for self-determination. And now the guns and bullets, they don't make we reach for this place. Now all the guns and the bullets with Dr. Ebacho, he don't put them for ground for the Ambazonian people them. Now because of the roadmap, now because of the army, I don't hear two organizations them. They don't actually agree. Say if Dr. Ebacho, he not be there for this war of independence. If I don't chakara, they agree say na army we build for ground. They agree say na the ADF. They agree say na the guns and bullets we put them for ground. Now I don't bring with this far. Two organizations them. I know call their name. All them they don't acknowledge them. So if una don't acknowledge them, say na true, then make una also take the money una the razor una the collect them from the Ambazonian people. Can't give them for more guns and bullets for ground for a structured self-defense. As La Republic of Cameroon newspaper they now, they don't acknowledge them, saying that the Ambazonia Defense Forces be the only group. I'm not talking the other one they need to exist. The only group where it did directly battle La Republic Army, Police, and Gendarme. And in that the Post newspaper don't confirm them. Say the Ambazonia Defense Forces, it don't move all the checkpoints them for Bamenda. Now the colonial army, police, and gendarme, they the only do now a patrol checkpoint. That means they go for some place, they go put a temporary checkpoint. Because they know say if they stay for it for too long, the ADF go can't wipe all them out. because the war don't change. Dr. Abba promised the Ambazonian people, say, we'll take now the war for urban warfare. The 5 explosives just for 3 days for Bamenda. I want to tell Lily Lafrique, this one is just the beginning. I want to tell Paul Biya, say, this one is just the beginning. Would it just warm up? Mamfe, would he come? Kumba, would he come? Kumbo, would he come? Jakiri, would he come? Batibo, would he come? Limbe, ADF, he come. Boya, would he come? The war, it don't change. What soldiers, they don't finish their training for urban warfare. The game, they just want start. The game, they just want start. Now, only we give ourselves the right of self-determination through our actions. Through our commitment. And our roadmap, it did do a fantastic job in terms of our forces to implement them. Waiting, the leader asked all we, not just more commitment. The leader asked all we, make all man that the time this, we all Ambazonia, they go for be very excited because the shift in US position for Ambazonia, it don't finish this thing. Now we go for tell the US, so don't be ready more than ever before. Now we go for tell them, say, yes, you be right. Because we don't prove them for 4 years. And now we go for increase our determination and our capacity. Now we get for increase our effectiveness. We get for increase the amount of explosives for dismantle the colonial infrastructure and for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. For end Cameroon tyranny for Ambazonia. Now our responsibility, not be the responsibility of America, not be the responsibility of the United Nations, not be the responsibility of Canada, not be the responsibility of France. Now the responsibility of the Ambazonian people, because now our lives. Now your responsibility for give the forces the materials they need them for free homeland. Now your responsibility because now our lives. Because now our mommy their lives. Now our papa their lives. Now our picking their lives. How long Cameroon leave Ambazonia? It not be based now on Cameroon. That decision be based on how Ambazonia, how soon the Ambazonia people want make Cameroon leave. How soon you want make Ambazonia be free? How soon? How soon you want make Ambazonia be free? How soon you want make Cameroon leave Ambazonia? That decision, na your decision. That's why I come for Can't Talk Corona today. That's why now the conversation this Abuamu can't get them today. A conversation of honesty. I go open the lines then.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
I go open the lines.
Bluetooth connected.
Go for www.ttof. Go make your commitment. If you want me and Ambazonia be free soon, go make your commitment for TTOF. Because when I see the results every day. Last month, I know the number of bullets, 10,000 bullets they enter just last month. 10,000. Where AGOV sees supply for ADF. That one only with the bullets. 10,000 bullets. AK bullets. I need to talk monkey bullets. I need to talk AK bullets. 10,000. Where AGOV see it deliver them for ADF. 10,000. This month, we move on to the next level. TTOF, they deliver. They deliver every day for ground zero. So the more all we commit for TTOF, the faster the world it come for we. Not only America go to talk. Even France, it go to talk the same thing. Because they know say the end don't come for Cameroon. But now our responsibility. Now we get for show the world. Now America don't talk. Now we get for take what America don't talk. We pound Cameroon. We jam La République. We choke them. We bust their canals. We chase them for every place on Ambazonia. We get the forces. They don't be trained. The more materials we give our forces, the faster this thing will come to an end. So the lines will be open for all man. When I commit, go for TTOF, go commit. How soon you want me Ambazonia be free? It be based on you. Ambazonia, he right for self-determination. Now you only you fit give for yourself. Now only Ambazonians fit give for Ambazonia. Not be UN. UN already make it laws them. But now you must act in a way where you take that laws. You make them, you make yourself. Just like Canada done the same thing. The government of Canada, it take UN laws them. It create a country. Will be like heaven for this earth. Through those laws. But not be wait men that UN can't create them for you. It just take now those UN laws. It build a country. Will be like heaven for earth. Now you must give yourself. And that's why they give their people these human rights. This place is like paradise. And I be very grateful for the opportunity. For being here. I be very grateful. And I think say Ambazonia, it will be way better past Canada. As much as no matter how Canada fine, no matter how their system are one of the best for the world, no matter how good it be, Ambazonia will be way better. Because from our pain, our desire for create the best, it did it. So any man you want call, the lines will be open. If not be so, then we will come for the end of our conversation for today. And we'll leave them for day. For now, I get a few more minutes for take a few calls. For any man with this thing don't touch your heart, this conversation don't inspire you. It don't give you clarity. It don't give you hope. It don't give you confidence. It don't make you feel bold and more determined. You know, how this conversation today, it don't touch you. What will be the impact of the conversation? What you want to live here with today? You know, what will be a commitment? What will be a commitment? What will be a new level of commitment? Now, how you want to increase your donation for TTOF? You want to move on from $50 to $100? Right? The lines will be open. My WhatsApp lines will be open. Now, the WhatsApp number that for all, now for front here. If not be so, we'll just leave and so for today so that we also go handle the other matter them. So I hope say as always, it don't be a great opportunity for all we for come meet up for here, for educate, for inspire each other, for encourage each other, for support each other, for speak truth, for on behalf of our people them, for move all conny and speak with clarity and purpose and vision and intention, for speak in the way it make we stand up, we be noble people with character and integrity, people will be ready for a homeland, people will be ready for build greatness, people will be ready for end the suffering of our mommy them, our papa them, our sister them, our brother them, for end the suffering of our refugees them, our people they don't scatter all across other country them, they live as beggars. Now our collective responsibility for bring them home fast by ending Cameroon occupation, reducing their suffering. The more you commit, the more if it do more on ground zero, and the more if it increase our okay. Good afternoon, comrade.
Hello?
Yes, comrade.
Hello? Bro Ashu.
Yes, bro.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes, bro. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, I call from South Africa. I will call last time for town afternoon, bro. I will call last time for town hall meeting, and then I know we really get the account number for go make my own that deposit. I be say I will put $25. So I beg just send me the account number. I go deposit for ATM now.
Okay, don't take down your number. They will contact you. The TTOF finance team will contact you very soon. Okay, comrade.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Please try for send me the account number. I beg.
All right. I will send the TTOF team. They will send for you small time. All right. Now, our brother that for South Africa, it be called for last time for town hall. It be make a pledge. So TTOF team they will reach out for he want fulfill a pledge for make a donation. So I want thank una plenty for the time we don't spend them for here. I want really thank all una plenty for always being eager for all we for can reason together, think together, and then move forward together as a people. All right, the calls that are coming on one conclude. We'll take this call from the United States of America. Hello, comrade. Good afternoon. Good morning for you for America.
Yeah. Good afternoon, comrade.
Afternoon.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you fine.
Yeah, I'm calling from Austin, Texas.
Oh, me. I for
not to be disgraced. Hello.
Yes, bro. We hear you fine. Go ahead. Right on.
I need a Bitcoin wallet.
Oh, you need a Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin wallet will be grateful for me.
Okay, ma, just take down your number.
And the point I want to chip in.
Yes.
There is this issue of still opening schools. It's really stressed up because when you open, they go and beat you up. What's the meaning of all this?
My brother.
You open and you go to school, they go, the military go and beat you up. It really hurts me, man.
That's why we'll be very happy. Say, it don't touch you, and you want increase your commitment for sure. Say, we'll get these people out of our land fast. I'll be very happy. Say, you two, you don't reach that place.
Yeah, we will drop in your wallet. I will do it as soon as possible.
Okay, brother. Thank you very much. I don't take your number.
You're welcome.
All right. And that, all right. Now the impact this when we can sit down for you for reason together, think together. And our brother that from America, which we don't talk for you, to don't the touchy, and they don't see how we need for increase our commitment, for give our people a free homeland fast. All right, Comrade Toxic, God bless you. Oops, Comrade Toxic, may God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you too, comrade. So before we end, I want to tell when I say this Saturday we come. When I know say 2 weeks ago, we get a very successful Face the People. The leader promised the Ambazonian people say we go get another big Face the People international town hall meeting. It's going to take place for this Saturday for 4 p.m. Amber. So 4 p.m. Amber on Saturday, the Ambazonian people, they go to face the leader directly for what they call and say the Nagitibo effect. This thing when Nagitibo don't talk for America, their new position on Ambazonia. So when I get ready, if you not get a Zoom, you never download the Zoom app for your phone, go download your Zoom app, because for Saturday, when I go to hear from our leaders, them, the diplomatic team, where he attend the UNPO General Assembly for Europe Day, where you know say AGOFC a member for represent Ambazonia for UNPO, and when I know say they do a great work, especially for the Oxford University document where okay. Yes, comrade. Hello.
Good day, comrade.
Good day, my brother. How no?
Fine. I hope say today fine.
No, we did fine. We did fine. We the whole I'm fine.
I thank God say they fine because you're doing a tremendous job for me. Really appreciate you take up your time, the energy you're putting together for always come up and spend at least an hour or so for educate the people on the ground and Ambazonia as a whole.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I want to come back. Yes, I want to come back for this issue for EGOC forming a TV because it will affect our people them very badly. Starting with SCBC and then now ABC. I want to draw Ambazonia the attention for the fact say these three guys, Eric Tato, Don Pasho, and Mark Barretta, they supported the idea to make Chris Anno and Sako break away from the ACBC. They did that and they go from their ABC. And now they don't come back for which way they never like and yesterday. They like and today, ACBC. And I remember last time I will tell you, say, Apanga try ACBC. It's really, I know when the leader be teaching about having a collaboration with the IGK and all of that, if you put Ambazonia first and put any other thing aside, but this guy, the Endoka, sabotage the whole thing. And then the day after the brag say they do whatsoever. We know it's what they do on the ground. Even they like them or not, the facts are there.
Yes.
And made a good understand say all their records are being kept.
That's right.
Their files are carefully collected and kept somewhere. They will answer to it one day. To run it up all, EGOC still need a TV. We really need a TV. It's an urgency because the people, these two television stations will be owned by whosoever we don't know. They've been watched Ground Zero highly. And most of the time, their focus is always the EGOC and ADF. We don't even have their time because we do a thing for back. The results are there for every Ambazonian citizen to see. The result they did it clearly. If you go to Northern Zone, any person that work up within anyhow, those people they work and they remove their uniform, hide them inside their back. Remove their uniform, hide them inside their back before they even come over, go buy chop or buy something chop. That is what ADF is able to do.
That's right.
So I want to thank you so much for your tremendous job. You're doing a wonderful job, but your platform may be that large enough to cover the ground zero.
Okay.
I think Ground Zero need to get this message clear for their ear so that they will understand what exactly the pigs and these other three guys they don't do for this revolution.
All right. Since me and you, since we're here together.
Yes, I listen to. I don't know why you supposed to give me a minute or so.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I listened to a program, say Keeping the Record Straight, with Milton Takan and one other person, Dr. Patrick. They try to accuse Patterson or so many things. But I want to draw the attention for them. Say, may they remember, say that very man, even though they align with the pigs today, he hold a lot of people their canas for Bamenda. He hold them for their canas and know if you come out. The only thing where they be reason for Abuesi and he managed to escape them again. Chris Anu go sell it back for La Republic.
That's right.
I want made meeting that can ask Milan, what do you do with the money we Akwanga come for China? We contribute and we give for Akwanga. Milan go back through the country head. Sabotage Akwanga. That money was sent to Milan. What do you do with that money? And the second question is 70. May Milan come out clear, tell Ambazonian people which village for Ambazonia you come out for. Which they be parents them, his family. No go because the other leaders meeting with stress usa meeting come up for Ambazonia, with stress usa Pakistan come out. With stress usa Ayaba come out. Even the pigs will know where they are coming from, will know their families. May this guy come out straight. Because it's how he come with the South Africa guys, they position themselves. They use money for position themselves for the revolution when every single fan was passing through Milan. Wait till you do all those money. There was a time where the court ACBC was not on the air. Now China be paid that bill through Patterson. Contribute money and pay that bill. Made Milan come out straight and tell us if we would be able to trust his family and everything. We will not say he's fighting for Ambazonia. For now, I get a big question mark on that guy because the way he can position himself in the revolution, everything is all the pass and through Patterson, but it was every single fan was passing through him. What do you do with GOD? The entire money of GOD was given to him. But I know the owner only picks. In fact, all their records have been kept. Thank you, comrade, for the time.
All right, since you're there, just before you drop, in regards to AGovC TV, I want to assure you where all Ambazonia all Ambazonia they listen. The governing, the leadership, and the governing. Last week during the town hall meeting, the leader they be asking this same question. He openly talk say he don't give it blessings after the experience with the Ambazonian people, the experience for SCBC, and even during even when they do under that collaboration, which they don't experience, he talks say he don't come for the conclusion. They say he go see need own TV, he go give it blessings. So Dr. Abba don't give it blessings for the people for AGovC, and I feel tell you say the people for AGovC they work 24/7. Yes, they work for make sure say Ambazonian people them they get a truly liberation TV where it go be the purpose for that TV not be for politics, not be for position groups. The purpose for a liberation TV for the Ambazonian people, now for project Ambazonianness, now for project Ground Zero, now for inspire Ground Zero, now for inspire Wamami them, now for encourage our people them. It go be now a truly liberation TV where the Ambazonian people go be proud of the kind programs who go run for day, and it go be now world class because it will be a world class people. So.
Thank God we're getting there. Thank God.
1st October they come.
Get this news.
1st October they come. Ground Zero they prepare. What people they prepare. AGovC they prepare. ADF they prepare. diaspora they prepare, Ambazonian people go get a truly liberation TV. Yes, they work on it. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, another thing we've done, Basho. I want to tell
I beg, I just beg you, give 1 minute, give 1 minute for another person at the back. I beg, I get for go now. At the back.
Okay, comrade. Next time.
All right.
Next time.
All right, I'll take one more call. I get 3 more minutes for take just one more call, and then we wrap it up for here for today. Before we end, make I remind all when again, say for Saturday,
Power off.
for this Saturday, make una know say they say the town hall, the leader go to face the people, the leader and the diplomatic team, they go be there. Una go hear directly for the resolutions them, the resolutions them where UNPO, it don't pass them for push Ambazonia right of self-determination and the work where they go on with all the diplomatic partners them. We know the year from the international, for the foreign expert, for a foreign policy expert, he go to tell una the kind meeting they don't take place so far. When I feel ask all una question for the leader, he go to talk about the Nagitibo effect, how this one mean for the Ambazonian people, you know, how we get for take this thing and just move ourselves as we already be close for our freedom. So it will be a tremendous opportunity for all Ambazonians them for listen for the leader directly, listen for the diplomatic team directly, listen for the defense leadership directly, for the new strategy for ground, what will be the plans for with the Bamenda Brigade, you know, it is send best wishes for Fako and Manu. What did that one mean? And what will go be the new game for this urban warfare where they don't declare them. So Saturday for 4 p.m. Amber time, the town hall will take place. Now make an end by I want send a special message for our supreme commander when I control the entire ground zero, General Efang. I want salute General Efang. I want salute Lieutenant General Popo. We want to tell when I say we'll be very proud of now. We see the great work we're doing for the Ambazonian people. The Ambazonian people will be very proud of now. We want to salute our great General Cobra. We salute you plenty and we thank you plenty. We want to send message for General Hassan. We stand with you. We love you. We salute you and we honor you. We send special love and greetings to General Ebube. Commander Capo, we salute you and we want to thank you plenty for the great work we want to do. We want to thank our forces them for the great state of Bui, for the wonderful music, inspirational music where they don't create them for the Ambazonian people. We thank you plenty. General Sumanguru, you know what? I love your spirit. I like you very much. We thank you plenty. We thank you for your leadership. We thank you for the remarkable work we will do. General Pekin, we thank you plenty. We love you and we want to salute you and thank you for what you don't ask come, it come. Thank you very much for all una services, for all una sacrifices. The America they talk about Ambazonia right of self-determination today. Now because of una. Ground Zero stands strong today, not because of una. Not because of the great leadership where una don't show up for the Ambazonia people than for ground. Not because of the extraordinary work where una the work every day for defend our mommy them, defend our papa them, defend our communities, and give our people hope. For the battles where una the carry am against the Republic of Cameroon. Especially the last one where una disgrace and humble the bees. Where even their General Menka, Ibidede, La Republique General B, General Menka, it can fight una for battlefield with armor cars, with more than 300 beat them. Even he, when I make Iran, will be very honored. Will be very, very honored. So we want to thank all our commanders across the 13 states. If you be an ADF fighter, you be the best and you be the greatest. And for any place where you dare, knock your hand for chest. If you be an ADF fighter, now the greatest glory for a soldier for be an ADF. Any place where you dare, knock your hand for chest. Because you be the best, the bravest, the most powerful. We want to thank all una. We want to thank una, we honor una plenty on behalf of the entire Ambazonians for all the 13 states. We want to tell una, say we love una, and we want to thank una plenty for the work we una don't do them. Forgive the Ambazonian people them dignity and hope. We don't come this far now because of una. So one thank una. So Ambazonians, may God bless una. Una stay fine. Una get a good day. As always, I want to send my love out for all una, and I send my greetings for all una family. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye bye for now.